Hello everybody, welcome back after a long hiatus to Let's Play Genshin Impact. Last time we played, oh my goodness, we did the Chasm quest, and if you notice at the end of the video, it cut off. That is because I didn't have enough memory on my computer, because I have squishy memory. So it just cut off my audio and video at kind of the same time. You have a little more audio than video, but
now this is what I call a moment.
Other than that, as you see, I do have the Lumen Stone. Before I realized it had cut off, I'd gone into the chasm and just gotten the Lumen Stone. I don't know if I upgraded it. I don't think I did. But other than that, between then, I also lost more footage. It was just like a 1-minute clip. I did a little bit of wishing. Let's go to my party here on the last banner. And as you can see, I got Charlotte, Farina, and Beto. None of them are built, but I got them, so that has been that. Alright, let's do that. Before we do anything though, we have some stuff to get from Catherine. I just got my daily commission rewards before I started recording, and now we have Bing Bong right here. Yay. So, I was thinking, let us go to our wishing spot because we have a 10 pull. So that will be what we're going to be doing. And I'm so excited because I got to pull for Sino. Pardon? Pardon?
Hey, look over there!
Hey, Mom.
She's all by herself, right? Because she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
You mean you used to act like that too?
All kids act like that.
So is
Come on now.
an invisible mansion? Oh,
You've never had an imaginary friend, Paimon. Come on now. You are perpetually a baby.
Seriously? So, Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, no
I'm sure he
way.
does.
Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it?
Oh, Traveler. Fancy
Oh, hi, baby. How are you?
Tone deaf bar.
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
I don't understand. What story are we doing?
Just the thought of
I
Now,
genuinely
that's no
do
way
not
to
know.
Speak about the elegant Miss Lisa.
It's either been so long
For
or
this particular
I don't think this is new because I
Lisa
didn't
had
do
to
this today on
import
my
some
other account.
Dangerous materials from Sumeru.
dangerous.
That's right. Looks like a monocle. Sadly, Lisa isn't able to use it herself.
Okay.
Perhaps it's because she lacks. If you want to know for sure, just ask her
Oh,
yourself.
okay. This is
You
Venti's
can
quest.
see them?
That's what this is.
Anyway, it's all yours now, Traveler. Tickle.
Hey, cool.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
So this is
So
not
it
what we're
does
doing
work for you
today.
two.
Paimon wants to see. Wait, all right then. You just
No,
have
you're
to...
not. You're not allowed to see Paimon. This isn't for a Paimon. Ugh, Carmen Day. Speaking of, Venti's getting another quest.
Shop always seems kinda floaty-headed. You know? Paimon
No,
bet she
well,
has an
you can
imaginary
shut up. Madam. Madam! So we're gonna put these away. And we are actually going to go up and wish. See, I didn't know it had a, it had anything like that. Or, what? What am I saying? I didn't know that we were going to trigger that because it had been so long since I played this account. I think it's been like a month or something since I've even logged in. Or since Furina's banner. I think it was near the end of Furina's banner. I meant to do some recording, but I wasn't able to. Anyways, what is this blue thing up here? It's usually where our regular kind of thing is, but I've been waiting to see what exactly it is. So let's check that out. R1. Oh! Oh, it's this! Okay. Oh, this looks different than it used to. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, wow. This one gives a lot more than the Honkai one does. Oh, ooh, listen. Doesn't that sound nice and crisp? Oh, we get a billet? Girl. Give me that. Ooh. Okay. Hangout events. Okay, cool. What else is in there that we can use? Reunion locales. Oh, so it gives us, okay, gives us a little ism of what's been going on. But I do know that. Oh, and it's gonna give us a lot of money if we get some exploration. Okay, current wish. Oh, this is so pretty. What the heck? Okay, okay. Ugh, Ayato's so pretty, but I think I'm gonna pull for Sino at this point. Because I'm pulling for Ayato in my main account, right? And on this one, I have both Sinjo and Furina to build. And every time I'm in an event, I really like Sino's playstyle. So I'm going to be pulling for him in this part here. And it wants us to do story, but oh my goodness, isn't this art gorgeous? I don't think I've ever seen this art before. Look at the expressions. Look at Mom. Look at Raiden. Oh my gosh. And I've never seen Yaimiko look that innocent. Oh, I love the interface for that. That one is so nice. Alright, let's see what else I can get in here. I've purchased all of the stuff from here that I can get. So let's just do a single 10 pull. Yeah. Oh, and how many? I have 3 here. Maybe I'll do a couple singles. Alright, let's go. Hopefully I get Kirara, because I want another Dendro character. That'd be really nice. I wouldn't mind a constellation for Shinobu. Just not a weapon, unless it's good. Ah! There's my girl! Oh, I'm so excited. Look at her little feet. Oh, ask nicely and you shall receive. I got what I asked for in all 3 cases. Okay, that's alright. Cool. Let's do a couple singles. Oh, goodness gracious. A 3-star. Hey, I'm asking for a 5-star? Is that too much to ask for? I don't think I've gotten a 5-star on the main banner yet. But I want to check to see what that pity is. Let's take a second to see. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. Alright, let's see what we can do in terms of Bing Bong. Actually, no. I'm gonna save that for my main account. I'll just get these in this one. In my main account, I'm really trying to build all the 4-stars that you can't get on events. So Kaya, Lisa, Amber. So I'm actually saving all my Master List Star Glitter on those ones for what is it called? Bing Bong. For Bing Bong. Alright, so let's do something really quickly for Kirara. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna very quickly do... we're doing the beginning, middle, and end of Thelxie's Fantastic Adventures today. So it might be a bit of a long episode, but we'll get there. I am going to do Kirara's test run just so I can level her up a little bit and get another wish for us. We'll see what we can do on that standard. Oh, and there's a little animation for Thelxie. Very cute. And I also just kind of want, what is it? I just want the Fremine constellation. Because he's my good boy, and he deserves the world.
Let's dance.
And I shall give it to him. Ugh, I fucking love this cat girl, man. You can be a box. Look at this. Look at it go.
Darkness, come, sever night from day. Direct delivery.
Okay. Now that that's done. We might be able to do another 10 pull today. How did I get 50 wishes in this BPP? Oh, right. Pardon me. Because I did like 10 or something for Farina's banner. 10 or 20? I think I did 20. So, leveling up all of these guys. Oh, we don't have any fucking Lake Light Lilies. Shite. Oh, but we do have Barrel Conch for you.
What a strict.
Okay. What about Miss Beto?
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always
Oh
ready.
yeah. Hoping to get at least a 4-star from the standard banner today by doing 1-1s. 1-1s being 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. Oh, yes. I did get a Kale constellation too. Very good. Kale's cute. Oh, C2. Very good. Oh, increased. Okay, so her skill is increased, so you can just have endless. You can just have endless, what is it? Endless bing bongs at your disposal.
Without a good book to accomplish.
How many things do I have? Oh, good. This is me trying to catch up with menu hell on this. Okay, 4. Very nice. Let's go. Okay, we got 1. We got 2. We got 3. 4-star? We got a Sayu. That makes traversal in the desert easier for those frickin' scarabs. Okay, and I'm out of books. Alright, cool. I will be looking for some more of those later. But for now, we are gonna go... What am I doing again? Oh, yes. We want to go see Charlotte for just a moment. One moment, please. We are 15 minutes into this. Have not started any story. Alright.
Body and mind.
Let's go, Zinjo. So, we're just gonna skip over this. Because it's just like, oh, we, taking pictures of things.
Charlotte? Who's
We
your
don't know
friend?
who you are.
Please, with it. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blood. I've invested all my
And I
savings
can't
into
skip as
graph
fast.
adversarial
Okay.
technology. And
For
even
real
I'm
though,
begging
Charlotte,
you,
just
begging you,
Sakura.
begging you, begging
Charlotte
you.
is just Sakura. I do like the, I like the eye and hair color combination. It's very nice. Ah, Charlotte, Lens of Verity. A reporter for the Steambird, renowned newspaper in Fontaine, Charlotte has an enthusiastic nature and keen sense of news. Traveling across the streets of Fontaine, she captured the truth of a multiple of matters with her trusty camera. Her lifelong endeavor is to publish authentic and breaking exclusive scoops in her pursuit of truth. She is willing to go beyond the norm, even at the risk of her own safety. She's also well aware of the storms that will be triggered upon the revelation of truths. But despite all this, neither the toil of the job itself nor the pressure of external communications and threats has ever phased Charlotte in the
I admire
slightest.
your passion for your butt.
I like how they give you the little
Afraid
blurb
I'm
now.
not joking.
Oh, and we see
It
Bongo
sounds
Head
like-
and
Funnily enough,
Kindle Joy
to our
in
surprise,
the background there.
in truth, since we ran that, so I knew this story.
Alright, you
Uh-oh. She
are now
really
taking up
sounds
some of my
like
time.
Hey, Charlotte.
Hey, baby. What's up, girl? How you doing?
Traveler, Paimon, it's you. I was in the area taking. She read an article in this, inspired by this story. She was hoping I
Okay.
could write, but unfortunately,
This is a new situation.
So she wants you to
for us,
lie?
too. It's such a pity.
wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you?
I'm
She's
gonna
running
pick a
away.
fight with a Gardamek, head to the opera at Biclès, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide. That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way.
Whoa.
Wow.
There's no need
Very
to go
nice.
that
Just
far.
claim bankruptcy.
Actually,
There's gotta be
instead of going
something.
into the technicalities. Okay.
What is it?
Well, escaping to the fort.
Not anymore. I used
Something
to
like
believe
that in this
it's
game,
not just
in this
my
world.
my life.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. This prototype you've given me, the camera, the rapid.
Okay,
focal
so
length
there was an
adjustment
event that you
is a
had to do to
very
get
useful
this,
function in its
but
own
they were
right.
like, let's just keep it in the game. So now you
Your
can
research efforts thus far are by
you can use Charlotte
Really?
actually to
Absolutely.
take
I've been
pictures
working as a
in
journalist for
the
the Steambird, so keep
domains
calm.
and stuff. That includes world boss
Can't-
domains.
If this is true, maybe I should.
All right.
And I can probably speak to some people. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Good for you.
Can you believe Paimon's pretty sure our advice would...
It's understandable when inspiration and passion strike at this, but don't you worry. Her research.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be...
Actually, it takes the right.
Thanks a lot, Char. What a nice surprise.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and yes, that's how I'll phrase it.
Okay. Oh, and now fucking this, huh? I will likely do this later on my own time. But this... I should be able to do the Thelxie quest now. Thelxie, where are you? Where are you? We are gonna want to visit De La Roche. Where is that? We are going to have to go in here, is what we're gonna have to do. Great! Let's go! So... I will meet you up. I need to be able to see. I need to be able to see. So I think I'm just gonna unlock this, this tower up here when I can find my way up to it. I'll be right back. Alright. Girl, I need to frickin' see. Alright. My girl De La Roche over here. Why? Oh, yes, because I'm in the middle of a cutscene. That's why. That is why. Leave. Leave this place. Yes. Okay. Now. Nope, I want behind me and this way. This is the way I want. So it took me forever to find where De La Roche was when I first started up in Fontaine. And it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time. So this is the lady we need to see to start our quest today.
That can't be right. Oh, but what if they're real after all? No, that can't.
So De La Roche
Is there something
is the
bothering
Fishing
you?
Association lady.
It's not. Oh, so
You
you're
get
adventurers.
one of Fiona's best in slot
Paimon could tell you were really
Oh, you are
weapons
exactly
from her.
the helpers. They disappeared too quickly.
So
right, but
So you'd like us to...
she's like, oh, there's a
Exactly,
water
you're
imp. We need
right on
to
the-
Yeah, we're just really
kill it.
excited.
There's fish disappearing.
Well,
No
but don't we
bueno.
just need to
No, you mustn't let your guard
And
down.
that is all.
Yes, you're the story
So
arc.
that is what we are going to do
Even
today.
My father, even though the tale, and once it finds a child,
And I do like
it
the voice
uses
actor
its
for her. She
alluring
also
singing
voices
voice
another character in
to lure
Fontaine
them
called
into the
Sinan.
water
She's one of my favorite
Sounds kinda
NPCs to
scary.
listen to,
But
actually.
what if the fairy tale was inspired? Well, I wouldn't call it
So you mean someone...
It's all
Right.
hearsay, so it's hard to...
Madam.
Both the Opera House... Is it really so shocking that an island so shrouded in mystery could harbor a terrifying water imp as well?
No, but
Ugh,
it seems
marvelous.
like a
Then
bit
I'll
of a
just mark the
stretch
stretch of water on...
compared to everything else in this place. Cool. All right. Now that's done, we can go over to the place. Where does it want us to go? And it's already... No, that's not what I want. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit of a walk. Alright, well. Fast forward time, baby. And we'll see what we can possibly do on the way. Let's go. Let's have a little chit chat on our way over. So, this game is much harder to do in bite-sized pieces than it is in larger chunks. So most of what I'm going to be doing in this game is the odd episode every now and then until about March. Because as it stands right now, I live with roommates and it's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to work around each other's schedules and collaborate and corroborate in terms of timing of everything. So what is gonna happen is I'm gonna try to finish Breath of the Wild or
Follow the wind.
pump that out as much as I can while only doing this for events and timed stuff. And it's gonna be like that for the next little bit. And then eventually when everything comes to fruition there,
As one with wind and cloud.
when I get out on my own again, which, you know, March 1st, here's hoping. That's when we'll be able to get everything going. I'm gonna start up the Twitch channel again, and because little do most people know, I actually had the Twitch channel for a little bit, and then I had to move back home, and that kind of died. Because I'm just the type of person who is not as comfortable recording when there are people around. That's just me. I'm just kind of a little shy. But other than that, it's we're gonna be up and running again eventually. Till then, little bursts of Genshin, little bite-sized pieces. And I do not mind picking up stuff on the way over. What is this going on here? Yeah, this just wants to show me the zoom lens. Ah! And I do have the Octobaby. It's just the baby. I didn't even kill one. Oh, I did get one. Hope I don't have to go far for this. Let's see. Oh, hey. I want that. I'm gonna need that for Fremine. Yeah, most of the reason I'm just doing this is for the Fremine constellation.
Time to act.
And, I mean, the Prima gems, too, but... They come around. Alright. Let's get started.
Is this the stretch of water Delaroche was talking about?
Yeah, it is, baby.
It looks really peaceful. These look pretty fresh. Did the water imp get someone again?
Yep.
Let's look around.
He went underwater and never came out.
Wait, did you hear something just now?
Yeah, you did. It's my boy.
Paimon? Traveler?
Yeah, it is. I've never met
I'm
you.
Sorry.
Hi.
Fremine!
Fremine, yearning for unseen depths. Alright, Fremine is not a good speaker, but people who are familiar with him know that his distant demeanor hides a pure soul. He does not enjoy the spotlight, the gazes, reactions, and comments of others, risk running his breathing ragged. As an exceptional diver, he's more used to hiding on the silent seabed, pouring his soul out to and sharing warmth with the maritime flowers in the weightless world. Unlike other divers, this introvert does not accept external commissions. He belongs only to Hotel Beauf d'Ete and his precious family members who live there.
Paimon, are you okay?
Paimon nearly mistook you for a water imp.
Huh? A water imp?
Don't mind her.
Foxy,
She's crazy.
you
She's been
say?
seeing things for the past
Huh?
2 weeks.
You know that name
She doesn't
too?
know. She
No.
doesn't know what's going on.
I think our situations are sure. I know the name because
It's
of
not
one
an
of my
Come on,
employers.
man. Can't you just
Following her
accept
request,
some help and
I've named the toy
well
Felxy.
wishes and,
Huh?
you know.
Yeah, but it's all right though.
So here's the
Sure.
thing about Fremine.
Even though you seem a little cold
He
and
is
reserved
my
sometimes.
baby, and
The
I've gotten a
fish.
lot of flack from a couple people in my life for giving my R2 Wolf's Gravestone to Fremine to use for a little while on my first account.
I
It's-
think these
he
past
deserves
few
it. He
weeks
deserves
I've
the
been
world.
taking Felxy for
And then
underwater
I
testing every
got a
day.
constellation instead of
So,
for
all that
T-Loop
about
instead
the
of getting
disappearing
my
fish?
auto. So I had to give it back because I felt bad.
Yes, I think that's quite.
So in the end, it was just Fremine.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
Sorry. It's.
He's
thank
hanging
you.
out.
Actually, how much work do you...
So Fremine
Thanks for offering.
wants us to help with a commission, and I will do anything for my baby boy. So,
Don't you need to report back to your commissioner?
no.
Nope, that's not how it works. See, Paimon's got these commissioner types all figured out.
I'm sure
Even
you
though
do.
we were just tasked with finding out why the fish had gone missing.
I don't think Paimon has
If you
anything
tell them now
figured
that
out,
it was
really.
all just a misunderstanding, you can bet they'd just immediately hand us another commission to help them get the fish back. Exactly! So if we can help you finish up your work and get the fish back, that would save us an extra trip.
Not that I haven't been, you know, going between Mondstadt and Sumeru and here and Liyue. All in one day. The
Alright,
only thing I haven't
I'll
been to
trust
today
you.
is Inazuma. Probably gonna have to change because I'm gonna have to do some farming for Kazuha.
I've stored
Alright.
Felxy in the tent. He can respond to some simple verbal commands. You can try calling his name and see if he'll come over.
Whoa, sounds pretty advanced. Let Paimon give it a try. Hey! So that's Fremine's version of Felxy.
Bonjour.
It's also penguin-shaped, just like Pear.
Yep. Had Felxy lived in Penguin Town, he'd probably have become great friends with Pear.
Fremine has very squishable cheeks.
It's not really anywhere famous or important. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Felxy. Nice to meet you. Do you know how to say hello?
I wanted to install a language output module, but due to time constraints, I had to give up on the idea. As it stands, Felxy can only output messages that were pre-written into its motherboard. I haven't given him the ability to convert those messages into discernible words, so he can't really talk to us just yet.
No need.
No, there's no need. That wasn't one of my employer's requests. It was just something I wanted to try. I have 2 other things I'd like your help with. The first is to do some integration testing on Felxy's motherboard. to make sure he will be able to function properly in most situations.
That doesn't sound too hard. And what's the other thing?
The other shouldn't take too long either. You'll need to find Thelxie some colorful shell.
A weapon?
Alright, so we
What
want
an imaginative
a
employer.
weapon of mass destruction.
Well, regardless of
Very
his
fitting
role
purpose for
or
this cute,
species,
round little pudgy thing.
Whoa, Doxy just said something again!
he can react to certain key words, but unfortunately, due to the lack of a translation module,
As I
he
said.
still can't quite communicate with us.
Ugh, my boy Paul does a really good job on this. I say my boy Paul like I know him. I don't. But
Maybe let's start by doing some testing
I
on the...
really think Fremine's
good.
voice fits him. I have
The
loved him
motherboard
since he
is on
came
my
out in
workbench, so
4.0.
please follow
Oh
me.
my goodness. He has been my baby boy. Believe you me, I would protect this child with my
Here
life.
we go. I have this testing manual, so feel free to reference it if you get stuck. Want to give it a try?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
So, probably be doing these off screen, but oh, so you can get more. Okay. Like I haven't played this before. Yeah. Alright, let's go. So we're just making our little trotter. Walk along a line. And that's it. Bing bang. So there are 3 events. One swimming, one fighting,
You're
one
doing well.
puzzle.
Just as I
And that's
expected.
our puzzle stuff this time.
Taken on a lot of similar
They usually
tasks
use
before,
that
you know.
kind of
Then let's move on
where
to
am I
the
worst day? They
underwater
usually
part.
use that kind of pattern
It's
with
just
all of
as I
the
mentioned earlier. Oh,
limited time events.
Speaking of which, you're both okay.
Alright, we are going to talk about limited time events. Alright, we're gonna go in here. How far away are we? Oh, that's not that far. Let's go. Let's take a talk, alright? So, limited time events. I've noticed while playing Honkai Star Rail, another Hoyoverse game. I think it just won Player's Choice, I think. Which, very nice. Did it win Player's Choice? No. It won something at the Game Awards this year. But the thing is, they're doing something good with their limited time events. They're backlogging them and creating a file so that once they're done, you can still play them
Should
and get
be
the
right
limited time
over
stuff.
there.
They
We'll
need
be
to do
able
that with
find
Genshin.
something
Oh
that'll
my
help us with our
goodness.
search.
Because
This is it.
words cannot
We call this
express
thing an
how much I
echoing
want the
conch.
Cinnabar spindle.
It can detect
I'm
special
sorry I'm ignoring
reflection.
Fremine. But
Did you notice any interesting
yes, I did. Let's
places?
go. Let's go find.
The echoing conch should have detected some just
Soon there's
now.
going to be a lot less text, and
Let's
we're
go
just
check
going to need to
them out.
worry about the story and stuff. There's one in the grass over here. And there's one in the grass over here. Unless it's a bamboozler. Here we go.
Alright, these should be enough. Let's head back to camp. Thank you for staying out here with me all this time.
And the closest one is this. Okay. So, yeah, words cannot express how much Luxurious Sea Lord. First of all, it should be something you get through fishing, but you can't get the Luxurious Sea Lord anymore. God knows how much I want to swing around a big fat flippin' tuna.
Time to act.
Oh
Body and
my
mind.
goodness. Do you know what tuna is?
Time to act.
It's fish. Oh, there's a lady waiting for us. Hi, lady. So this is our NPC that the whole quest revolves around. Again, soon there isn't going to be a lot of text and story. This has a
Femine,
pretty
you're back.
condensed
I
story,
thought you
actually.
might have
It's
been
it's not that
I'm
long.
sorry, Madame.
There's no rush.
Oh, they're two of my trustworthy companions. They're here to help me work on Thelxie.
Yes, I see. I suppose it's only natural for someone responsible like you to have some reliable friends.
It's really nice to meet you, Madame Destray. Are you Fremine's employer? Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings, my new friends. Just call me Zuria. You are both so adorable. The sight of you reminds me of little fairies under a cottage roof.
Oh, do you really think so?
Of course. If my child had friends like you, then perhaps he wouldn't have become so obsessed with the tales of water imps.
Obsessed with...
Ah, so you don't know anything about my request yet? I would have thought Fremine had explained it to you already.
Well, Fremine told us that it was a private matter, so he didn't...
I see. So Monsieur Fremine is even more discreet than I had thought. As you are assisting him with the project, I believe... But it would be quite impolite of me to simply pile all...
Sure, you can tell us anything. You've already said nice things about us, so we'll try our best to help you get through your troubles.
This is the nicest that Paimon has been in Fontaine. She has been
what a
an
lovely
absolute
little fairy.
asshole.
Then let me think
For
of a
no
way to
reason,
put my
like-
situation into words.
Once this
Simply
story is
put,
over, I'm gonna there's
parents came up
there's
with a
some stuff
story,
going on. People are
painting
complaining
water
of
imps as scary
some of the
abductors
writing,
in an
and
effort to convince
I
their
kind
children.
of agree.
Infatuated?
Yes. He told me that he thought the water imp might have just been misunderstood.
Huh. So he wanted to become friends with the water imp so it wouldn't be lonely any longer?
Thank you, little Paimon. It's a type of mental disorder. Those affected by it often feel extremely lonely and lose interest in many mundane activities. The syndrome is probably what made him so determined to become friends with the water imp.
Oh no. Is it a very serious disorder?
If you were to become afflicted with the disorder, Paimon, you would only be able to say less than a fraction of the words you're saying to the Traveler now.
No! Paimon won't accept that! We would have to find a doctor to help cure Paimon. Paimon has a 2,000-word quota for daily conversations with the Traveler, and she won't settle for a single word less!
The family doctor has already begun to treat my son, but since the disorder is rare, there aren't many good regimens for treatment. He's also developed some new symptoms lately, such as uncontrollable delusions.
Huh? Uncontrollable what now?
Uncontrollable delusions. To put it simply, he can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality, and spends all his time in his fantasy world.
Then what is he seeing in his fantasy world?
It's a dream that he often mentioned to me when he was younger. I've compiled what I could understand of his recent rambling. It goes a bit like this.
Once upon a time, there was a splendid and magnificent underwater kingdom of water imps on the Celacia plain, 500 feet beneath the surface. Countless lovely water imps lived in houses made of rainbow shells and corals, tending to sea animals during the day and singing between fields of golden tidalca during the night. Everyone led free and blessed lives until the day of Iridescence Parade, the important festival during which the new king would be crowned. Before the festival, all water imps would select the most precious pearl they owned, wrap it in golden branches and leaves, and offer it to their most beloved prince. And during the day of the parade, the prince would cross a rainbow bridge made from all the offered shells and accept the crown from his father amid the applause of his subjects. Finally, the new king would bless everyone with his well wishes. As for the prince's name, it's none other than Thelxie.
Amazing! Your son came up with all of this? He really crafted a lovely fairy tale world for Thelxie. It's like a beautiful dream.
But perhaps no beautiful dream can ever last long. You see, the story ended with a twist.
The day of the Iridescence Parade came as expected, but countless monsters also arrived alongside the prince. The monsters were evil and cruel, and they struck fear into all the water imps' hearts. The water imps, adept at singing as they were, could not defend themselves against the monsters. So the kingdom fell. the king was killed, and the water imps were locked behind bars. The rainbow bridge lost its color and crumbled away. The prince was barely able to escape with the help of a mysterious masked individual, but he had already lost everything and could only spend his days singing mournful songs. Just as the prince sang out of loneliness, so could his song only be heard by similarly lonely children.
How could the story end like this? Is that kind of fantasizing what caused your son to develop his loneliness syndrome?
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that it was the syndrome that caused such terrible delusions to manifest. But in any case, the biggest problem is the patient eventually loses themselves to the fantasy world of their own creation.
My poor child can no longer differentiate between imagination and reality. He's begun to see himself as Thelxie.
Perhaps in his mind, the loneliness he felt became the same as that of a prince who lost everything he ever loved or stood for.
What? So that's what you meant by uncontrollable delusions. Then we have to help him snap out of it.
Alas, most of the time he acts as if he can no longer sense or interact with the real world at all. I've had several discussions with the doctor, and we think it is best to try to guide his fantasy. He once wanted to make a picture book of his imaginary world, but since the disorder progressed too quickly, he never quite got past the first page of the book.
So Zuria's son also saw Thelxie as a penguin.
What we should do now is help him complete this picture book. We'll need to chase away his
Okay, so as we go through this, you'll see more stuff added to the drawing, and then we get to keep the drawing at the end.
Because we need
Very
to treat
cute.
the book's
Very
story
fun.
seriously, as if it's a history
I
of
wish
things
we'd
that
be
have
able
really
to put
happened.
it in our
We'll need to
teapot
go on a journey like
that I
Thelxie
haven't got
and
yet.
help
Oh my
him
goodness,
regain
I
his
still haven't
crown
got it
and
in this
country.
file. Holy moly.
But my child can no longer go on a journey of his own.
Ah, like a stand.
There are some ruins on the seabed of the Salacia Plains.
Oh, so we'll just.
Sadly, no. We won't just be putting on a performance. It's just as Zuri.
Alright, so we're playing pretend.
We'll be playing it.
We're doing
It's
this.
all right. There's no need
Heck
to
yeah. Let's go.
Keep your spirits up, everyone. We temporarily moved to a place on the hill over there, so my son will have a better spot to convalesce. It's not far from the water, and there's also a great view. Feel free to come find me if anything urgent comes up.
Understood. There's also one last thing.
That's great news. All right, everyone. Let's meet
Alright, so there's...
Zuria sure is a brave.
Okay.
Let's discuss that over by the tent.
Alright, so we will talk about the writing of Paimon and the Traveler in 4.2 specifically. But I'm just trying to get rid of the first part of the story so we can... Oh, that's a development log. There you go. Remine, my boy.
What is it, Fremine? What did you want to say?
Are we talking shit about her behind our back? Come on, Femina, you're better than
If
this.
you don't mind me asking, I would like the two of you to mentally prepare yourselves. This is the first time that you've met anyone with the syndrome, right? I know you two are both really strong and will do everything you can to help the child. But with the syndrome being the way it is, if things don't quite turn out as we wish, I hope you'll be able to accept the outcome and not put too much blame on yourselves.
Fremine, why do you bring this up all of a sudden? Didn't we just promise?
It's not that I'm not optimistic.
So here's my theory. I think
knew exactly
he
what
has
she was
this
talking
illness,
about. Wait,
No,
but in
no.
like a more minor
Please don't
form.
misunderstand. They say there are many
Just because of his
factors surrounding
backstory,
the
which we will
development of
learn
this
as we,
illness.
unlock our
I've heard
friendship points
everything
with
from
Fremine.
hereditary and from the cases I've
But,
seen.
what?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. Paimon's seen all of the.
I do
Really?
think he has this illness, and it's kind of a love
Then in that
song
case,
to Fremine,
Let's
which
see this real
makes
life
my heart go
fantasy adventure
pitter-patter.
together to the
because
end.
he just honestly,
but
let me
Paimon
keep
has a
gushing
question.
about Fremine
If
for a
this
moment.
illness can really
He is
be
one
as
of
bad
the
as
most
you
beautiful
described,
characters
then
in this
do
game.
you really think Zuria's method? After all, we'll just be using
Like,
a
he's-
toy as Doxy and
the
some ruins
eyelashes,
of the Kingdom of Water Imps.
the way the hair
whole
falls,
adventure will only be turned into...
Well, I
his
think
personality,
it should be
just
able to
precious.
do
He is my
something
son, okay?
to harbor. But if we can help him regain control and escape from the darkness,
Oh, Paimon sees what you're saying now.
well, maybe because I've also had many of my own dreams in the past. I even had my own fairy tale world, much like that boy's. I was able to draw a lot of support from it, so I believe in the power of fantasy worlds. Ah, so you remembered.
What Penguin Town? Why doesn't Paimon remember? Is that also a fairy tale world? Don't leave Paimon in the dark! Hey, why did you put that on?
It's just one of my personal quirks. Please pay it no mind. Anyway, Penguin Town is a peaceful place with lots of penguin residents. They're all really good at making clockwork toys. And Pear is the town's triumphant hero, as well as the one who quietly protects the whole place.
Pear? But didn't you make Pear yourself?
Well, I often think that Pear only came to me because he realized how much I needed him.
Fremen...
No, I don't think so. I can still differentiate between fantasy and reality. It might just be hidden.
Specific times?
Yeah, that's the general idea of it.
Really? Paimon just said that because you put on your helmet.
Have you ever observed the surface world from underwater? It's as if you're viewing a whole different world from the outside. It's a very surreal feeling. Both alienating, but also as if you're being protected by something. I have a similar feeling when I put on my diving helmet. In those moments, it's possible to see some truly wondrous things.
Really? Like a mirror?
Well, if that's in order.
Hey, don't you still need time to work on Felxie's weapon?
Right. Thanks for all of your...
Alright, so here's the most gorgeous intro to an event. It's very quaint and short and small, but it's very nice. So, yes, okay, so I need to do the next little bit here. 2 days later. We will do that. So I haven't been doing a lot of talking just because I want to give I want to give the voice acting its due, because all of these actors work super, super hard on what they do, and they deserve to have some recognition and not have me, you know, go on and on over them.
Is your child feeling...
Thank you for your concern, Fremine.
Zuria, Freminate, we're here!
Alright.
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
We're gonna try to make it out of dialogue hell in a little bit. Look at him go! Let's go!
Whoa! Felxie's got himself a sword and a shield now!
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thelxie looks more formidable than ever.
We helped you!
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm sure you helped a lot.
You really had a
Paimon.
good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality. Speaking of which, you can just keep an eye out for them on our way.
Seems like everything's ready to go.
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking.
Ooh,
Alright.
Paimon's exact. So we'll take...
All right, I'll give
So
it a try.
it looks like we are gonna
I'm
wait
not
till
very
the end of the
adept at
story to do all of
Let me
the
think.
Okay, I'll add the
stuffs.
weapons.
Paimon wants to give him
to do
some
all of
friends.
the little
Okay,
event stuff.
I'll also draw some color. Ah,
Mhm.
color. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up.
Are you seeing this, my
So
son?
we're gonna go over
I'm sure he is, Zarya.
to this underwater
Paimon
kingdom
can't
of
wait to see the picture book
fantastical
when it's over.
adventure.
Yay!
Alright, let's go. Again, it's hard to determine where I should be talking and not. Alright. Yes. Okay. Let's skedaddle down here. The dogger.
Look! Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
Inscribed shell. Over here, I will take this 100%.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
And, oh yes, that's here.
Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
That it is. Let's go. All right. Physical damage to enemies. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, I didn't know I had so many characters already to level 80. 5 is not a lot, but it is in here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna use Rosaria. Because I don't think we're gonna need a shield. Famous last words, but... Pew, 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 pew.
So these are the underwater ruins that Fremine found. They're pretty. Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just...
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some...
Whoa, someone's already switched.
Seems like the travelers already got the...
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon Fantasy Mode! Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
We are the companions of Prince...
Oh, reclaiming...
Huh?
Not at all! This is the goddess's test! So please accept the goddess's reward. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon
Goddess!
you a rainbow.
Ugh, the last time I heard goddess so many times.
My gratitude
one,
to your divine highness for such generous blessings.
In one sentence, it was in Skyward Sword. Okay. You. Alright, let's go.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead of some angry enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water.
There we go.
They are called... really cheer
At this point, I'm just not listening to Paimon. Ah, so nice to have my boy with me. Beep, 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 beep. What is he? Oh, he's using the royal sword. I never know what those look like, just because I don't have even the royal sword in my first account, because one of the only ones you can get in the, what is it?
Stay put.
With the Masterless Star Glitter, and again, I haven't touched those, because usually I only use them for, what is it? Ugh, come on, Lisa, let's go. For the extra wishes. That's what I was looking for. Boop. Am I fighting? Oh, you're still alive? How? we go, here we go. Lava Troll should not be in the deep. Come on, let's get some Epic Bloom down here. Let's go.
It's finally over.
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thuxie's coronation ceremony. It was my mistake. I should have.
It's all because the
It's okay, Zaria.
Then I must thank all.
Tuxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop it.
Yes, I agree as well.
Let's head back to camp for now.
We can add an update. Zuria and Fremine? Why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon, real. Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then, after overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thelxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group,
Woohoo! The goddess has arrived!
bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion.
Oh no, the
No. The crown was within the prince's reach.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it. Whoa!
Thank you, everyone, my child.
I'm sure he will.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. Oh, and see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
All right, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Fremine?
Yeah. I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Yeah, Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well,
Because...
it's because I hope...
Oh, he's so cute.
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face?
Paimon,
You're turning red.
don't scare him away. Come on now.
Am I turning red?
all right.
Okay. Thank... I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
All right, let's split up. Split this up a little bit. We are going to do some hunting at the very least. We can go to number 2, I think. So, oh, we'll do a bloom team. That's what we'll do. Bloom and freeze. So, at the beginning of the journey, as we see like where we are in the story now, Paimon and the Traveler are coming from a place that's
I see everything.
that's a little more humble, and it's, you know, where you should be coming from as adventurers. And or at least for me, you'll probably have the same amount of sound, but you come from a place of humble, wanting to help, stuff like that, and you treat everyone with respect. That's what it was in the beginning of the game. That's how the characters are written. But lately, especially in 4.2, like, you notice that Paimon is just like dogging out Farina for what she cooks, how she lives, you know, what her reactions are. And it is exhausting to listen to now. I don't like listening to what is it called? To the dialogue from Paimon at all. It's like, oh, you don't know how to cook, she's trying to make herself the main character in other people's stories. And while she's the main character in this story, it comes off as just like toned out. You know? And a lot of people are starting to comment on this now. And I do feel like they need to rein back a little bit on Paimon specifically. The Traveling too. Like, you can agree with Paimon and, you know, stuff like that, right? It's just tough to... Okay, where... I will be doing this later, but we got these so far. And then I'll worry about that, not now. So we're gonna do this, you, and we'll have some shield action as well. So that's kind of what my isms are lately. What my problems are.
There is no escape.
Anyways, I am going to finish this, and I will be right back with you after I've done. So I can enter concentration mode and get some stuff.
Shine down.
Alright, so we are back for a brief intermission. Let us search for some stuff with our conches. I got up to 2... What is it? The second tier in... What is it? Hello, Sinjo. Are you good? Up to the second tier at least in each of them. One of them I did get up to 3 tiers. So that is very nice. I don't think I'll be able to do it without level 90 characters. Most of the ones... The only one I was able to do without level 90 was the one with Furina and Novelette. But be that as it may. So now we just get to enjoy swimming. God, the water is so pretty in this game. Oh, come on, you. Let's go. So, our last... Oh, of course we do. So, there are little pieces of muck. Or little algae pads in here. Bacterial mats. And we need to just uncover them. And that's part of this as well. So, what is it... Wait, why are we not allowed to do... Oh, apparently we are. For some reason, at that point, I wasn't allowed to do co-op. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a little weird for later. What is next? Nope, I want Felxie. Get these done. What about the second one? That is up here. So as we've been through before with looking for the stuff for Felxie, I am just going to do that really quickly. Accompany me. We have 9 faiths. Oh, yes, we did get an achievement while I was in there. Fighting away. Challenger series. Here it is. Did my hand fall from my wrist? Defeat a Thunderhelm Lava Troll while in an enhanced state. So that is from Game of Thrones. Tyrion said that to Joffrey when he slapped him upside the face. Very, very, what is it? Very... satisfying to watch. Because, oh, Jack Gleason did do a very good job playing a little shit that is Joffrey. The sweetest guy, Jack Gleason, as I've seen in interviews and, you know, the like that. Plays a horrible little shit. So good at what he does. Anyways, I will be back when I finish the last 2 of these things. I need you. That's what I need. Alright. So, let's do this. So we finished all the events and the debuggings and stuff. So let's get our boy. Oh yes, we also can do this. There he is. I wanted him so bad on his banner, and I did not get him on this account. It feels just so good. It feels so good. Alright. That was just money. Now let's finish this off and get our crown. So we need to wait 2 days.
It's no good for...
We need to wait 2 days. Let's go.
Today's the final day of Thuxie's fantastic
Aw, he gave us a little
adventures.
wave.
Let's go.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Fremine! Thuxie! We're here!
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Hey, darling, how are you?
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now.
Then let's
Alright,
wait for
well,
her a little
let's,
while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's
Yeah,
not
I
too
guess it would
far
save
from
some
here
time.
Anyway, didn't she?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, De La Roche.
Oh, and speaking of,
Found you two at long last.
huh? Where are you?
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course.
Oh, that?
Oh, sorry.
Huh? Fremine diving? What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
So here's where you actually start learning
Are
the truth of the story.
Are you sure?
100% sure.
It's been all
I've
fun and
confirmed
games.
The account with several veteran fishermen I know. The
And
child
now
was
it
only
turns
8 years
sad.
old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut d'Estray.
Wait, let's go to Stray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago. Well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Lescaut d'Estray? Zuria d'Estray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead.
Now that we're in Sumeru, now that we're in Fontaine, we've really been seeing a lot of the sadder kinds of stories. Like, I feel like this game is a lot like, what's the comparison that was made? Is a lot like the Harry Potter books in the fact that my sister and I were talking about this. She's like, it's a lot like the Harry Potter books, where in the first two, like, it's a lot more open, fun, uppity adventures. Even 2 gets a little bit dark. But by the 5th, 6th, 7th book, it's heart-wrenching. The stories accumulate in a way that, oh, fuck. I took a pine cone. That's one of the things I need to use to solve that puzzle later. But it's one of the... It gets really dark, and it becomes apparent that this game really isn't for kids.
Excuse us. Is anyone here?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please.
But now we're starting to see
This is the residence of
darker
Zuria
story of
Destri,
Genshin.
and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor.
Especially with the
What did you mean by
NPCs
your
and the characters that we
question
follow
just now?
in the events.
Who else
like,
could be my patient?
some of the best storytelling is in the events.
Your
And
patient
it's
could be
so
Zuria's
heartbreaking,
son, right?
again, since they're
She told
so...
us herself
It's,
that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
since they are limited time, and a lot of that story you cannot access anymore. That's why I really want
No,
to
you're right.
push
Young
for
Master Lascaux did have that illness
the
once upon a
events
time, but
to
he's...
come back in a different
Right, young
file so
master's
you can
no
get all the
longer with
rewards
us.
and stuff.
And
Because
now
damn,
the
I want
Dom's
the
come down with
luxurious
the same
sea
illness.
lord and the
Are
Cinnabar
you
spindle. Okay,
her friends?
I'm
by
going
any
in
chance?
circles. I'm going in circles.
Oh,
So we're
so
just
when
now
she had
learning
requested
the
time to go out over the
story
past few days,
of Zuria,
it
and
was so she could...
So if
the
I'm
fact that
understanding this right,
it's
the
not her
one who's
child that
suffering
we've been
from
helping the entire time.
uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That is correct. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away.
But how could that be?
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then...
No, those were all real. Although, they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good.
I see. So after her son left...
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it.
But then what should we do?
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a... What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth, and the children who lived in it. Dr. Jala Khan, have you seen a picture book?
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy?
You'd think that the doctor would have,
Yes, this is it.
pardon me, come up with that
That's
ahead
right.
of the kid,
If what
but
Dr. Jala Khan said
I
was
guess that's the
true,
difference between
the
having
past
real
few
life
days have been
experience and
very
having
helpful to
experience,
Zero. We
like
need
just
to
watching
show her
and
that her child
learning
has
from
found
books
a
and stuff
happy
like that.
ending in the world of her...
But
One must first face reality before accepting it.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her... There's no time to waste.
Alright, we're just gonna grab this before we do anything else. And I do believe... Where is this? We're going for that last little bit of shenanigans down here. It's shenanigans. Oh. This is what we want. Alright. Bing, 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 bong. We are gonna do this
here again. This is the final
nice and fast.
Everyone, please...
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we had, and then she'll be able to recover.
Yeah, I'm sure...
Oh. Be careful, brave adventurers. Here comes the evil monster that stole the crown. There. Just eat Cyclops. Let's beat them up.
Frost is coming! Prepare!
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear. Prince Elsie looks stronger than ever today. We must be going all out.
Frost is coming!
Try not to enjoy this. My.
Hey, go away! Oh, isn't the Highness, right? We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness!
Let me leave you a first.
Not now.
Going under! Getting gear! Hair! Getting gear! Frost is coming! Getting gear! Hair! Frost is coming! Hair! Dead reckoning! Frost is coming! Getting gear!
I'm sorry. I have to go.
But, Madame, you're
Don't try to stop me! Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you'd think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's...
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame,
Zuria!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still has...
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, my child!
And the last page of the picture book.
Right, the picture book.
Don't worry, Foxy and his friends all know what should go on it.
Okay.
At last, Foxy and his friends were able
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the Rainbow Bridge of old.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the Rainbow Bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. Huh? Where's the last person?
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Zuria walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head.
That's the end of the story.
Thank you. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again. Mama loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zuria...
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals.
Mama loves you too.
But I love you more, Maman.
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
Should we give her some time? I feel like we should not be here. Oh, fudge, that's so sad. Oh, my heart.
Traveler, Paimon.
Yeah, I had to cry for 3 days. Give me a minute.
Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear.
Don't worry. It's definitely... She said she'd like to return to the... Of course. Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well.
That's sweet. Although people don't usually cure themselves of
Here,
depression that
please take
that
this
quickly.
picture book with you.
But this is...
Don't worry. It's just a copy.
Oh, cool.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important.
Paimon, do you know what the Madonna... She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son.
Oh, really?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real,
But what else can it be?
a descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. You saw it too, didn't you?
What? That can't be what happened.
Yes. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
See, that event is very sweet. It is very sweet. So then, now that we have the last little bit of the shells there, we get our crown. We get one of our crowns. Few and far between here. But let us go back up here. Because we have a little more wishing to do today. So I really wanted to do that event because I think I missed one of the events, or one or two of the events since I've started playing this game. And it's so tough, right? To get the story in and all that jazz. Alright. Deploy! We'll see if we can't get some stuff for ourselves. Ta- Alright, let's see what we can get. See if Mom's lucky. We have one more wish here. Very nice. And we have a nice 13 here. We'll only do the 10 just because I like doing them by 10s on the event banner at the very least. Alright, let's see what we got. Another Shinobu. Oh, very good. That gives us her +3 on her skill. Which is always very nice to have. Because I really want to build Shinobu properly in this game. nice. So let's get these ones. Oh yes, we get to claim all this now too. Boop, 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 boop. Very good. So in between episodes, I will be doing some stuff around like resource collecting and trying to upgrade all the characters that I have now. Because, oh my goodness. I have quite a few that I can get started. I want to do Kirara, Beto, of course, Furina, and we'll see who else we can build. But, oh yes, I want to give this, boop. Other than that, thank you for watching. Glad we could start and finish Thelxie. It's going to be a bit of a longer episode, but next time we will get some story stuff done in Mondstadt, because I feel like we deserve to have a little more Mondstadt time. It's been a little bit. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.